For the next stretch, we use an implement. This is my trusty rubber broom. We're going to do, basically it's a stick stretch. It's a rotational movement. It's going to help your upper body, your shoulders in particular. I mentioned I've had a tough right shoulder from the years of just wear and tear. This one exercise has done more to kind of bring back and restore the function and range of motion to my shoulder than almost any other thing I've done. So take a look at this here. You want to get the broomstick, okay, and have your hands on it, and you want to go wide. You don't want to try to go here. You want to stay wide with that. And again, I'm sitting down just so you can see it a little closer. You should be standing up, okay? From this position, you have your hands solidly on the broomstick. Come all the way over top and touch right in the small of your back. You want to keep your shoulders down. You don't want to have to hike up your shoulders to get the stick over, okay? Another important thing to remember is when you get to this point, if you feel discomfort and you can't go any further and you can't widen your hands enough to facilitate the complete range of motion, stop where you start to feel discomfort and then come back to the start. You should start right across your hips. You should finish at the small of your back, but if you cannot, right here, okay, if that's where you feel discomfort, and then come back. And maybe the next rep, you could get a little further, and then before you know it, you're going to work through that entire range of motion so that you can get behind all the way. As long as your hands are loosely on the stick, that's fine. You don't want to go one side over the other. You want to stay as level as possible. So if you have a mirror and can do it in front of a mirror, that's the best way. Okay? Thanks. That's the broomstick rotational stretch. Here's a variation to the broomstick rotational stretch. You'll actually do them back to back, but for the sake of demonstration, I wanted to break up the video clip. Start in the same spot. You want to take the same grip, okay? Now, the difference is you're going to keep, for the sake of this demonstration, keep your right hand down at your side, bring your left hand over top all the way, and then bring the stick so it touches the small of your back, and then follow over top with the right hand and finish across your hips. Make sure you stay square. Okay, a lot of people turn and then they never get themselves back and they get all whacked out here. So take your time. Okay, again, use a mirror if you need it. Right hand stays at your side, left hand over top, and then you bring the right hand over top. You want to do at least 5 in this direction. Then make sure you're square and reverse that order. Keep your left hand at your side. Bring your right arm over top, all the way to the small of your back, and finish in front. Just like with the other stretch, if you get to this point and you feel discomfort, stop and come back. Okay? As you work it, you'll be able to get a little further each time, whether it's that day or the next time you try it, and get all the way to the back, and then bring the stick over and come to the front right across your hips. That's the broomstick rotational stretch, and it's a variation.